The company ParentHub is about 18 months old, but in terms of its launch into any schools, we went live into 8 schools in Manchester in September 2014. So we're about 5 months in terms of any real feedback.
Really young.
Very young.
So
yeah.
have people downloaded the app? Have I got? It's like an auction, this, isn't it? Yeah. Have I got a bidder? Has someone downloaded it? Oh, fantastic! Niall, we don't know where you're from. Could you just hide the sign ParentHub, please? We've got Niall who's downloaded the app. Thank you very much. Anyone else? Lucy, have you downloaded the app? Yes? No, she can't download it. Hang on. It's a technology show. There's always trouble with technology. I did tell you this. It's a bit slow. Slow connection. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Let's alter our lesson plan.
Well,
and you tell us a bit more. Don't forget, you've only got about 5 minutes, though.
Is it 5 minutes from now, or how many?
Well, from now. Yeah. Don't worry. I can't read clocks.
Okay. My background is that I used to be a teacher. In 2007, I did the Teach First course. Based up in Manchester, and I taught there for 4 years before leaving to go back to uni, and I came up with this idea. And when I was a teacher, I found it incredibly difficult to engage with parents on a regular basis. And all the research supports the claim that parental engagement can have a really positive impact on the outcomes of a young person. But as a teacher, my options were I can pick up the phone and I can spend an hour ringing 20 parents and only speaking to 4. I can send them a letter, which is very time consuming, or I can wait for parents even to come round. And actually, none of those things are very efficient, and they don't lead to good engagement because they are so infrequent. So this says that for good parental engagement, we need to embed it into our teaching and learning. But if my only options are what I just mentioned, it's not that easy to do. So my solution, I was just going to do this, so it looks a bit odd. My solution is the ParentHub app. It's a web service that schools sign up to on a yearly basis. It's administered through a web portal, which I'll show you in a minute, and it is a free to download app for parents on Android and iPhone. And what it facilitates and allows is for individual classroom teachers, like me, like some of yourselves, to communicate with parents in a closed and secure environment. And it allows for parents to reply to individual teachers about meaningful things that are going on in lessons. So typically a school might have a text message service that broadcasts one way. We make that a two-way conversation right down to the teacher level. On top of which, we want to make it more convenient for parents to engage and communicate with the school. So we send letters through ParentHub. So gone are the days of having to send them via the student, never knowing if they arrive or not. We surface information about a child's timetable and their progress and how their attendance is in lessons, all to keep parents more up to date in a real-time sense, so they're not waiting to find out how their child's getting on. This is hopefully what some of you are seeing, having downloaded and logged into the app. A quick show of hands, has anybody actually managed to download and log in?
Yes.
Perfect. And has anybody been kind enough to send me a reply, so if I log into our system, I'll see? Yeah? Okay, I'm going to do that.
This is the really risky part, isn't it? Tech show.
I've got off-piste.
Yeah, off-piste. Yeah, you know what it's like to chair these people. So you're a parent now, are you? Or you're the teacher? What?
Okay, so you, in the audience, you guys are the parent, and what I'm about to show you is what the teacher would see.
So basically you can talk to a lot of teachers or a lot of parents very, very fast.
Absolutely. So I mentioned spending an hour calling parents. I'm not saying do away with that, I would actually encourage it, but it's what happens in between time. So you can instigate a conversation with 30 parents at the click of a few buttons.
Show us that. So someone replied to you. Messaging.
Managing my messages that I've sent out.
Oh, here we are. Lots of disgruntled parents.
I sent out a message to you guys saying welcome to ParentHub. And I can see, at a glance, how many parents have read it. 10 of you guys have replied to me, which is very kind of you. So has anybody got a child, Nina? This person here? Someone has said, thank you, it's my pleasure, great app. Who is that person? I'd like to shake their hand. That's you guys. Thank you very much. At a glance, someone replying saying hiya, so I could then click.
It's not for parents to say hiya.
It's ideally for parents to come back with something meaningful, but is that you? Thank you for replying. As a teacher, I can then go into that conversation and continue it. So you've replied hiya. If I wanted to, I could carry on whatever it is that we want to talk about. Okay, any questions?
Well, what a fantastic app. I hope that was very, very, well, it was a quick glimpse, essentially, James, wasn't it?
It was.
ParentHub are over here. Give us a wave, ParentHub. They're over here if you want more conversation. Comments or questions? Comments or questions? Yes, you thought it was a great app. What was your name?
Just a quick question about how to integrate with the schools MIS.
Okay, so we integrate with Sims at the moment, and what that allows us to do is give you, as individual teachers, an overview of your classes. So when you would log in, all of your classes would be there presented to you. There's no manual admin that you have to do. Clicking on a class group and loading those students allows me to see all of the students and all of the parents that have got the app.
So folks, what do you think? Do you think that solves one of those big challenges in education, parental engagement? As teachers, could you see yourselves using this? What's your reaction to it?
Sorry, you're wrong. In terms of tracking, I guess, how much it's there, how big a part of ParentHub is that for you?
So he was asking about how easy is it to track content and things like that. So for us, with it being app-based, it allows you insight on who's read and who's responded, which is a massive shift away from letters and text messages. With a text, you broadcast it out and you hope that the parent hasn't changed their mobile phone number and not told you about it. With this, we give you real-time updates on who's read it, and then, as well as that side of it, there's an auditing feature which allows senior leaders, heads of year, to track and monitor all the comms that's being sent. I think probably our time is up, but yeah, if you want to talk to us more, we'd love to chat to you. We are over there, BFS 13. Thanks for your time and for downloading the app.
Thanks, folks. Let's